Namaste. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you all are doing great. This channel is about the ancient wisdom of yoga. In today's video, we'll discuss about Vipassana meditation. Vipassana, often called insight meditation, is a practice rooted in ancient teachings from India. It's about gaining deep understanding and clarity, seeing things as they truly are, free from biases. It's like looking through a clear lens, observing our minds and bodies with mindfulness and self-awareness. The word Vipassana means insight or clear seeing. It's a method of self-transformation through self-observation, focusing on the connection between mind and body. By paying close attention to physical sensations, we explore the root of our thoughts and emotions, leading to the dissolution of mental impurities. Sometimes we all feel upset, frustrated, or out of sorts. When we are unhappy, it's like we spread that feeling to others around us too. Wise folks often say, "Know thyself." This doesn't just mean understanding yourself in your head or feeling it in your heart. It's about really experiencing the truth about who you are deep down inside yourself. This practice isn't about rituals or blind faith. It's a practical technique for eradicating suffering and achieving mental purification. It's a way of living that promotes balance and equanimity in facing life's challenges. While Vipassana was taught by the Buddha, it's not limited to Buddhists. It's a universal remedy for universal problems, applicable to people of all faiths and backgrounds. Many have found its benefits without any conflict with their beliefs. Vipassana meditation aims for total liberation and enlightenment, but it also has tangible benefits for our everyday lives. It can alleviate psychosomatic ailments and release tensions accumulated from our reactions to life's ups and downs. Vipassana offers a path to understanding ourselves deeply, leading to greater peace, clarity, and harmony in our lives. It's not just a meditation technique, it's a way of being that can positively impact both individuals and society as a whole. In Vipassana meditation, the key is to be an attentive and non-judgmental observer of your own experience. It's a powerful way to understand yourself better and to live more peacefully and mindfully. Now let's see the history of Vipassana. Vipassana meditation has a long history in India, dating back to the time of the Buddha, who is said to have used it to find enlightenment. He taught the technique to 60 of his followers, who then spread it across northern India, even to kings and rulers. About 200 years later, Emperor Ashoka, who ruled India, learned about Vipassana. After seeing the suffering caused by war, he decided to follow the Buddha's teachings. This led to more teachers spreading Vipassana across India and even to places like Egypt and Syria. Over time, Vipassana faded away in India, but it was kept alive in Myanmar by dedicated teachers. One of them, Venerable Lady Sayadaw, reintroduced it to the public, making it accessible to everyone, not just monks. In the 1900s, he taught a layman named Saya Thegai, who then taught Sayaji Ubakhin, a civil servant from Myanmar, who then taught it to many people. He believed in preserving the original technique and spreading it widely. In our time, Vipassana has made a comeback in India and spread to over 80 countries thanks to Mr. Sngoenka, who was Indian by descent but was born and raised in Burma. After receiving training from his teacher for 14 years, Mr. Goenka settled in India and was authorized by Sayaji to begin teaching Vipassana in 1969. During his life, he taught tens of thousands of people of all races and religions in both the East and the West. In 1982, he began to appoint assistant teachers to help him meet the growing demand for Vipassana courses. Before he passed away in 2013, he left behind a comprehensive system for training and appointment of future teachers in the tradition. Now let's discuss about the practice of Vipassana and all the important things you need to know if you're interested in practicing Vipassana meditation. Practicing Vipassana meditation means following the natural laws of dhamma. It involves walking on a path called the Noble Eightfold Path, which includes morality, concentration, and wisdom. To learn Vipassana, you need to attend a 10-day course led by a qualified teacher. These courses happen at special Vipassana centers or other places. The 10-day Vipassana course is just the beginning. It gives you a good start and foundation for the practice. But to get good at it, you need to keep practicing for a long time, maybe your whole life. People have found that if they learn Vipassana in less than 10 days, they don't understand it as well. In the past, Vipassana was taught in retreats that lasted for 7 weeks. But as life got busier, teachers tried shorter times like 30 days, 2 weeks, and even 7 days. They discovered that less than 10 days doesn't give your mind enough time to settle down and understand the technique. During the course, you stay at the location and don't have contact with the outside world. This includes letters, phone calls, and visitors. Cell phones, pagers, and other electronic devices must be deposited with the management until the course ends. In case of an emergency, a friend or relative may contact the management. Vipassana is taught step by step, with a new step added each day to the end of the course. If you leave early, you do not learn the full teaching and do not give the technique a chance to work for you. Also, by meditating intensively, a course participant initiates a process that reaches fulfillment with the completion of the course. Interrupting the process before the completion is not advisable. The playing of musical instruments, radios, etc. is not permitted. No reading or writing materials should be brought to the course. Students should not distract themselves by taking notes. The restriction on reading and writing is to emphasize the strictly practical nature of this meditation. Throughout the retreat, you follow a set of rules called the Code of Discipline. You also have to observe noble silence, not communicating with other students. This means you don't talk even in your mind. You cannot communicate with other students, but you can talk to the organizers if you need something important and can speak with the teacher. For the first 9 days, everyone stays silent. On the 10th day, you can start talking again to get back to your usual routine. Staying silent helps everyone focus on their meditation practice. It's a big part of why the course works well. During the course, it is essential all forms of prayers, worship, or religious ceremony, fasting, burning incense, counting beads, reciting mantras, singing and dancing, etc. to be discontinued. All other meditation techniques and healing or spiritual practices should also be suspended. This is not to condemn any other technique or practice, but to give a fair trial to the technique of Vipassana in its purity. Now let's talk about the Code of Discipline. There are 3 steps to the training. First, students focus on shila, moral conduct, by avoiding actions that harm others. They follow 5 moral rules, which are to abstain from killing any being, to abstain from stealing, to abstain from all sexual activity, to abstain from telling lies, and to abstain from all intoxicants. Following these rules helps calm the mind and prepares students for the next steps in their practice. In the next step, for the initial 3.5 days, students engage in anapana meditation, which is concentrating on their breath, both inhalation and exhalation. This meditation helps them build samadhi or concentration and manage their wandering thoughts. While living virtuously and gaining control over the mind are important first steps, they are only part of the process. The third step involves purifying the mind by addressing deeper mental impurities. The third and final step undertaken for the last 6.5 days is the practice of Vipassana meditation itself. It involves observing sensations throughout the body, understanding their nature, and developing equanimity by learning not to react to them. When thoughts, emotions, or physical sensations arise, simply notice them without engagement or judgment. The goal is to observe these experiences as they are. Then gently bring your focus back to your breath. It's normal to get distracted. Whenever you find your mind wandering, gently bring your focus back to your breath. This act of returning to the breath is where the practice really happens. Vipassana involves open monitoring of all aspects of experience. This means observing thoughts and sensations without attachment, fostering a profound level of self-awareness and equanimity. This involves deeply exploring both the physical and mental aspects of oneself with clear insight and wisdom. By breaking down mental barriers, one can observe their true self, leading to the purification of the mind. In Vipassana meditation, the key is to be an attentive and non-judgmental observer of your own experience. It's a powerful way to understand yourself better and to live more peacefully and mindfully. Each day begins at 4:30 a.m. and continues until 9 p.m. with the student aiming for at least 10 hours of meditation with breaks. Throughout the day, students receive clear meditation instructions multiple times. In the evenings, they listen to recorded talks by Mr. sngoenka, which review the process made during the day. Complete silence is observed for the first 9 days, with students only speaking again on the 10th day as they transition back to normal communication. The course ends on the morning of the 11th day. During the closing, students practice Metta Bhavana, a meditation focused on spreading kindness and goodwill to all beings, sharing the purity cultivated during the retreat. The work of controlling and purifying the mind is given top priority during the course. The results are allowed to speak for themselves. Vipassana is not about mysticism. It's a practical study of the mind, going deeper than psychology. It's not just about understanding how the mind works, but also about cleansing it. This practice is like a life skill, helping us reduce and eventually get rid of negative emotions like greed, anger, and ignorance, which affect all aspects of our lives, from family relationships to global politics. Vipassana helps us see through daydreams and illusions, facing the truth head-on. It's like waking up from a dream, which can be intense and even painful at times. But it also brings a sense of relief, freeing us from deep-rooted tensions and anxieties. In Vipassana, there is no need for guru worship or competition. The teacher is more like a friend, sharing their own experiences to guide us. With consistent practice, meditation calms the mind, improves concentration, and makes us more aware, leading to a sense of inner peace. Similar to how the Buddha gained enlightenment, in Vipassana, we look deep within ourselves, breaking down illusions until we reach the absolute truth. We don't rely on books or theories. Instead, we directly understand concepts like impermanence, suffering, and egolessness through our own powerful minds. Gradually, we let go of cravings, attachments, and conditioned thinking. Through our efforts, we gain wisdom and cleanse our minds, freeing ourselves from mental burdens and finding true peace within. Vipassana meditation offers numerous benefits, both for the body and the mind. Firstly, it helps in cultivating a clear and tranquil mind. Through mindfulness practice, individuals can reduce stress and anxiety, gaining a fresh perspective on their current circumstances. Moreover, Vipassana aims to heighten awareness of the present moment. By training practitioners to observe thoughts and emotions without reacting impulsively, it breaks the cycle of dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. This increased mindfulness fosters a great sense of presence and equanimity. Additionally, Vipassana meditation helps in managing negative emotions such as anger, hatred, and greed. By learning to observe these emotions impartially rather than being consumed by them, practitioners cultivate inner peace and balance. Furthermore, the practice enhances judgment and decision-making abilities. By fostering a calm mental state, Vipassana enables individuals to exercise greater self-control and make decisions rooted in reality rather than reacting impulsively. Physically, Vipassana meditation has the potential to elevate anxiety and a common challenge faced by many individuals. By training the mind to remain present, this meditation technique teaches practitioners to observe anxious thoughts without becoming consumed by them. This heightened awareness serves as a powerful tool in reducing the grip of anxiety. It offers stress relief, which is particularly valuable in today's fast-paced world, where stress can negatively impact overall well-being. Through slowing down and focusing on breathing and attentively observing thoughts and feelings, practitioners naturally enter a state of calmness, allowing stress to dissipate. Moreover, regular practice of Vipassana may contribute to improved mental wellness. By fostering a deeper understanding of oneself, this form of meditation can enhance self-esteem and self-acceptance. It cultivates mental clarity, enabling individuals to navigate life's challenges with greater equanimity. Additionally, Vipassana meditation has the potential to promote brain flexibility. Over time, consistent practice may lead to positive changes in the brain, like strengthening areas associated with attention, self-awareness, and compassion. Consequently, practitioners may experience increased focus, heightened self-awareness, and greater empathy towards others as a result of their Vipassana practice. While attending a Vipassana retreat can yield these benefits, incorporating daily meditation sessions afterward is recommended. Consistent practice allows individuals to continue experiencing the advantages of mindfulness and meditation techniques in their daily lives. As we conclude, it is only by taking a disciplined approach and by making maximum effort that a student can fully grasp the practice and benefit from it. The emphasis during the course is on work. A golden rule is to meditate as if one were alone, with one's mind turned inward, ignoring any inconveniences and distractions that one may encounter. The teachings of Vipassana meditation are offered free of charge. However, expenses related to accommodation, meals, and other incidental costs are covered through voluntary donations from past students who have benefited from the practice and wish to support others in experiencing the same. Upon completing a course, individuals who have found value in the practice are encouraged to contribute donations for various courses, thus perpetuating the tradition of generosity and sharing the benefits of Vipassana with others. As Mr. Goenka once said, rather than converting people from one organized religion to another organized religion, we should try to convert people from misery to happiness, from bondage to liberation, and from cruelty to compassion. All sincere people are welcome to join a Vipassana course to see for themselves how the technique works and to measure the benefits. All those who try it will find Vipassana to be an invaluable tool to achieve and share real happiness with others. Make an island of yourself. Make yourself your refuge. There is no other refuge. Make truth your island. Make truth your refuge. There is no other refuge. That's all for this video. Hope you find this video interesting and meaningful. May the above information help you to obtain maximum benefit from your meditation course. Share this video so that we can spread this information to the maximum people. I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe, stay sattvic.